Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 3rd. This week, we are going to take a look at your current general energies in this first row. In your second row, we're going to take a look at any blockages and blind spots that you could be dealing with. And in your last row, we're going to look at any important signs or symbols to look out for this week of what could be going on for you. But Taurus, let's see what we have going on for you this week here, Taurus. And Taurus. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising, by the way, for a full picture of what's going on for you here, Taurus. But Taurus, you have the antelope spirit. It literally says life is speeding up, so I feel like things are speeding up. Why? Here, yeah, I feel like you need to be more playful, more and do things that you enjoy more here, because you have this like slowdown here at the end of your reading, which doesn't make sense with the message that your life is speeding up, right? So I feel that as long as you maintain your kind of like playful attitude this week, things will go very well. I would just keep it positive this week, literally. You have the Fool to the Knight of Wands to the Magician here, literally creating your own reality, but moving towards happiness and joy with the Fool card. Going this way, we go Devil to the Knight of Wands to the Hangman. That's like things slowing down because you're focusing, if you focus on things that are toxic. So literally, I would just keep it positive this week and things will go, move forward very quickly for you. You have the Fool, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Devil here. For some of you, I do actually feel that there could be a Capricorn or someone with a lot of Capricorn in their chart coming in for you in love. So if you're looking for love, it could be a Capricorn or a person with a lot of Capricorn in their chart, basically. Or it could be like a Capricorn rising or something like that that's coming in for you. I would definitely say someone new going to the Magician over here. For others, this to me is work, new work. I personally sometimes I feel that the Devil energy can represent like a volcano that's like ready to explode. This is something like a developing passion, or something that you're excited to be doing, actually. So the Devil can just be, it is a warning against like addiction or like being a workaholic. And, it does say keep that balance. But to me, it's kind of like a clue that you could be developing a new passion here. And we really see that with the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Knight of Pentacles is working from point A to point B, accomplishing something you want to accomplish. And the Knight of Wands is moving towards something you desire to do. So in a lot of ways, this reading has a lot to do with your desires and maybe working on something that is a desire in your life. I would definitely avoid toxic energy, obviously, with that Devil card, because, again, I feel this reading is very cut and dry. It's saying that toxic energy is going to lead to a slowdown or things being put on pause with the Hangman or stuck. If we go this way, again, if you focus on joy, happiness, things that bring you, happiness and whatever your heart tells you to do with that Knight of Wands, then you'll be moving towards these new beginnings with the Magician. So that's how I would avoid getting stuck. Even in this middle row for blockages and blind spots, you have the round and round card here, and we're going to talk about that in a second, but again, it is a card of being stuck kind of like in a, round and round situation. But let's clarify this first row here. You have the Ten of Wands here, the Emperor, and the Page of Pentacles. I would definitely focus on new love. I feel some of you could have been dealing with someone in love who is toxic, someone who's like too controlling, someone who's a little bit of a dictator, and someone who's very inconsistent as well. So if you're looking for love, I do feel there's like new love coming in for you here. For others, I do feel like this is saying like do the hard work now, are the messages I'm getting. So kind of like in work or business, or if you're working on any projects, I would do like the hard stuff now and get it out of the way with the Ten of Wands here. I just get like this like thing where it's like, but I feel this whole row here is kind of like saying go all the way as well. So like let's say you want to start a business, I almost feel like you need to do something that's gonna like force you to do it, if that makes sense. Like if you want to start a business, I feel like this is saying like go and register your business. It's kind of like you're doing something that is gonna force you to do the business, right? Same thing in like work or business. Maybe there's a place you really want to work. I feel like this is saying, if you're too nervous, make a friend, send them your resume or something like that. I don't know. Just an idea that popped into my head. I would do something that's going to like force you to do something. That's like a weird message, but that's what I'm getting in this first row here. I also am getting something about a letter here, just like a side message. Some of you I feel could be getting an official letter or could be hearing something official. I feel like I said this to you last week. I get the same thing here. Page of Pentacles to me, every once in a while, can be a clue card for receiving like communication, but through a letter. So I do feel like there could be an important letter or important news coming in for you with that Page of Pentacles. Let's move on. In your next row here for any blockages or blind spots, you have the round and round card here. I do feel for some of you could be going round and round with a person here. Yeah, I feel like you need to push yourself. This is basically saying if you want to escape the hamster wheel, then I feel like you need to do something you've never done before with the Come to the Edge card. The Come to the Edge card just says, push yourself a little bit past the point of where you would normally give up on something, or push yourself past the point where you would normally stop, right? And again, this doesn't have to be a scary thing. You could literally just push yourself this much, just a tiny little bit, and it's going to be a major improvement for you. So I would definitely push yourself this week. You have the Five of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Two of Swords here. Some of you I do feel could be too focused on a in and out type connection with a person here, and I would just be careful of that. Knight of Wands, inconsistent energy. Five of Cups, it's like one of those things where you could be dealing with a person who's in and out, and you're constantly worrying about it. So I would try to get away from this situation here with the Two of Swords. For others, I feel like something else is just too inconsistent in your life, like your finances, for example. I'm probably going to double clarify this row because, I'm not really getting much here other than something has been inconsistent for a very long time. You have the Eight of Wands here, the World card here, and the Tower. Yep, I would definitely, you're like the 10th sign that has had the Tower in this middle row. This week, I would definitely cut anybody out who is inconsistent, who can't keep things going in the right direction with that the Eight of Wands here. The Eight of Wands to me is saying you could be receiving inconsistent communication with a person. I feel like they're showing you who they are, so I would trust those messages, especially if this is in love. I feel like this very strong need to kind of trust follow through is the message I'm getting here. So if you're dealing with people who can't follow through on their promises or the things that they say, then I would avoid those people at all costs this week for sure. But again, the opposite is true as well. If someone can follow through, if they do what they say they're going to do, then by all means, deal with them, right? But like I said, I would be careful with people who can't do it with this energy. For others, this could be a move. The Eight of Wands, the World, and the Tower. The Tower, on a very simple level, can represent a move, and normally I don't say that unless it comes up with the World and the Eight of Wands. These are cards of movement, so if you're thinking about moving or traveling, Knight of Wands as well is a card of adventure. I feel like moving, traveling, or doing something along those lines, this to me says that could set you free. I always like to remind people that, tarot is kind of literal and it's figurative at the same time. So for some of you, maybe you can't move, right? Maybe you can't move to another state or anything like that. But this could just say that you need to, number one, move jobs. So you could be changing jobs. Some of you, maybe you need to move your desk, and that could change everything. Literally, I'm sitting in this studio, right? I don't know if you remember, a couple weeks ago, I couldn't get, I just didn't feel right in here for whatever reason. I don't know what it was. I blame the wall that was over here, right? So what did I do? I moved over to another wall. I moved another wall over here. I took down this stuff over here, and I feel 1,000 times better. And I've been super productive now since I did this. So again, maybe you need to move your desk at work, and maybe it'll make you more productive. I feel like you need to get moving, is what this is saying. You have the Antelope Spirit. It says life is speeding up, but it's definitely a card of movement. Maybe some of you need to go to the gym, exercise, and I'm not making a statement about your weight here, Taurus. Somebody always gets offended, right? I really don't care anymore. I give up. But the point is that movement is going to get things moving forward for you in this row, and I feel like it's really good for you here, Taurus. There's definitely a lot of good stuff coming in. Again, if you are moving, definitely a lot of success there for you. In your last row here, for any signs to look out for, you have the Three of Pentacles. I feel like working with other people would be very beneficial for you. It's pretty much true for everybody. Again, the astrology, there's really good stuff collectively for working on a team, but I would pay attention to that. I do feel like this is asking you to pay attention to kind of the quality of work that you're doing this week. You have the Hangman, the Eight of Cups, and the Magician here. Again, if you're dealing with someone toxic, inconsistent, or tricky, I would pay attention to those warning signs. With the Magician card here, for others, I feel that this is saying you need to be open to kind of trying new things. The Eight of Cups is an energy of walking away from things that no longer serve you, but it's also, represents a period of after the new moon. So some of you are kind of like walking into newness here with this energy. I almost get this feeling that like you have all the answers you need for something. Like you could be like starting a business or thinking about starting a job or whatever with this Hangman energy. I really feel that it's kind of like saying you have all the answers, like everything that you need to do, but it's like you're still delaying it for some reason. Like you need to do something. That sounds so stupid. Let's clarify it so I can know what I'm talking about. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you're still juggling a situation. Some of you, I feel like you're still like going back and forth in your head on a decision that you're trying to make. Like, do I stay or do I go? Do I move? Do I travel? Blah, blah, blah. Literally just saying pick the new path. That's what this whole entire reading is saying. You have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles says move towards where you can do the best work as well. Three of Pentacles is a card of quality work. Like I said, I was, kind of joking when I was talking about moving my office. I wasn't joking. I mean, literally moving my office, my studio here around significantly increased my productivity. And I feel like in all areas of your life, not just work, not just business, but like love, health, everything. It's like making some changes, kind of creating that environment of success, right? I've been talking about this like for 2 weeks now. It keeps coming up in your readings, Taurus. Creating that environment of success is going to make you very successful at this time. 10 of Cups, are you kidding me? I mean, your outcome is fortune after difficulty, happiness, good news, good things coming in for you. Really, I overcomplicated this reading. Again, I feel like this reading is just saying create an environment of success and you will be successful. I want to get a little bit nosy here, Taurus. Did I say Aquarius? I feel like I just called you 10 signs in a row. I apologize because I feel like I just said Capricorn, Aquarius, and I don't know. It popped into my head. But Taurus, I want to get a little bit nosy here, and I want to see kind of like, where is this going? Two cards want to come out here. Three of Cups and Six of Pentacles here, Taurus. Let's see. The Seven of Cups. You're kind of spoiled for choice at this time. We know this because you have the Magician here. There go all the cards, but that's okay. And you have the Tower as well. So you have the Tower twice. I feel for some of you, you're like spoiled for choice at this time. And you can have whatever you want, but you just need to focus on it with that Seven of Cups. The Tower here, again, could be a move. Like I said, I feel like, I feel your success is in releasing something that has been holding you back. So I would just release anything that is holding you back at this time here, Taurus. I would also say that teamwork is going to be very important for you with the Three of Cups. Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles. These are cards that really say kind of like teamwork makes the dream work here, Taurus. Let's clarify. You have the High Priestess. Trust your intuition. Again, you have the Six of Pentacles here. Six of Pentacles with the High Priestess is like, if you know that you shouldn't be giving something energy, Devil, right here, Taurus, then don't do it, right? If you know something isn't for you, don't do it. Plain and simple. Yeah, you have the Chariot here. Major victory in a move. If you are moving, damn, Taurus, is all I have to say there. If you're moving, there's going to be a lot of success in a move. And the Star, boom, healing after a Tower moment. Literally, the tarot goes Tower, Star. The Star represents healing after a Tower moment. So I feel like you are healing from whatever this Tower is over here and releasing something. I also get like very... I get this message for you that like results are going to be very, very straightforward, very kind of like cut and dry. To me, looking at this reading, it's kind of like saying if something is going to work, it's going to work very quickly. It's going to speed up, right? Things are going to be speeding up for you, meaning that you're going to start seeing results quicker. You're going to start seeing success faster and all that other stuff. If something is not for you, it's just not going to work, plain and simple. That's what this reading is saying. No reason to overcomplicate it. Since I dropped the entire other deck, we're going to use this deck, and I'm going to pick 3 cards here. I'm going to answer these as a yes or a no. We're going to do 1, 2, and 3. Again, tarot doesn't control your life, right? You have free will. You control your own destiny, blah, 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 blah. This is for entertainment purposes only. So, I keep getting comments from people who are like, you said yes, and I just lost my life savings on the lottery or something like that. The lottery is stupid. Don't play the lottery, right? Okay? Use your sound judgment, right? For question number 1, You have the Queen of Pentacles. I would say yes. I feel like this is very good energy for you. It's like you're gathering your resources and gathering your inner strength, and this is going to lead to a lot more abundance in your life. For question number 2, the Fool. Yep, it is time for you to take a leap of faith. It is time for you to focus on things that make you happy. Here, we talked about this right at the beginning of the reading. Literally, to the Magician to the Ten of Cups. You can have whatever you want if you use your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities to manifest it into your life. And the Page of Cups, yes, 3 S's. So yes, I feel like there's good news coming for you. I feel like there's love coming in for you here as well. So if you're looking for love, I feel like someone wants to take a leap of faith towards you here. Really, I feel this whole entire reading altogether is very, very simple. It's just saying, create an environment of success. You would be surprised at like how, cleaning a room or changing things around in your environment can really, really help make you more productive or make you more successful or attract love into your life. That's what this whole entire reading is asking you to do. I love it. So very simple. No need to overcomplicate it. So thank you for being here, Taurus. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you this week. Also, feel free to like and subscribe. Really appreciate the support. But thank you, Taurus, and definitely enjoy your week.